Roro! Hi, hi! Happy 1 year! Oh my god, wait, technically that's yesterday. But, I don't want to talk about, I guess, the elephant in the room for now. I feel like I am not ready to talk about it. But, I am okay for now. That's all that, that, you know, you need to know. That I'm okay for now. I am safe for now. I'm safe. I'm okay. I had a little woman moment. I had a little woman moment, that's right. Woman moment yesterday. That spiraled pretty badly. But I'm okay for now. I had the help that I needed, I think, for now. So, yeah! Happy 1 year! God, okay, so the original plan that I had for this, you know what? I think it kind of worked out because I realized that there was so many events going on yesterday. There's so many things going on yesterday. I think it kind of worked out that it's today instead of yesterday. There's so many things going on yesterday. I guess the 8th of June. The 8th of June is a very important day for a lot of people. It was a very special day. That's why I chose it last year. But apparently, a lot of other people had stuff going on as well. So you know what? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that it's today instead. Anyways, today we're here to celebrate 1 year. So the original plan was to have like back-to-back fun stuff to do. So like community games, and then a karaoke, and then reviewing my past models, and also looking at clips. I don't know if I'm down for that. Honestly, I feel like I just want to talk. Like I just want to yap today. I just want to yap and feel better. I always feel better after talking to you guys. Lee-Jun-yeon, that's right, 1 year. It's so crazy. I think the past few weeks, a lot of tweets about a different timeline of my life exploded. A lot of tweets about that part of my life exploded, and it's really funny. I feel like right now it being 1 year, it feels much longer than a year, hasn't it? I feel like I've been around for much longer than a year. Like saying 1 year just sounds so crazy. Happy anniversary! Thank you! Thank you for still taking the time to come by. But yeah, it has been a year since, well, technically a little bit longer than a year since the big explosion. Since the big explosion. Well, for those who, you know, don't know what happened, the best way to put it, Roro had a supermarket job. I worked at a supermarket, and the supermarket was technically, in my personal opinion, all these are personal opinions, it might not have been the best place to work at, but it was still a decent job, right? It was a job that I was very excited about, putting on that uniform and getting to the supermarket and working there, even though there's certain aspects that I suppose I might not have been super happy with. It was still a dream for Roro. And some things happened at the supermarket job, and I made the decision to leave the supermarket job. And at the same time, my really dear friend who also works at the supermarket also decided to leave the supermarket. But like I said, in my personal opinion, this is what goes on in my head, right? I think the supermarket is not very happy about their staff going like, hey, you guys don't want to work at the supermarket? Haha, no. instead of you saying you don't want to work at the supermarket, we are gonna fire you from the supermarket. Well, this is what I think went on in my head, right? So, in the end, no longer work at the supermarket. While that whole thing was going on, I had made plans to re-debut. I mean, get a new working outfit at a different supermarket, right? So it took time, obviously, finding the right artist, getting the references done. I mean, getting a tailor to make the supermarket costume, a new supermarket costume. Which is why, technically, I didn't explode a year ago. I exploded a little bit more than a year. I left the supermarket a little bit more than a year, but I did debut a year ago because that's when everything was ready to go. It has been a very eventful year. Honestly, I think in the past 1 year, I think I've accomplished a lot more than I did before that, the prior like 2 years. I genuinely felt that way. Just in 1 year, I had too much drops. I had too much drops. I had I put out music videos. I had a new hairstyle. I've got merch collabs, with Pastel Melon the last time, and feature ones as well. It's just a lot of amazing things, and I am not discrediting the experience that working at the previous supermarket gave me. I'm still very thankful. I think that's the thing with every single job in the world, right? There'll always be things that you are not happy with. Well, I hope not. I hope that there are things that people are really happy with. There might have been things that, I wasn't the most pleased with. At the end of the day, I am always going to be very, 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 very grateful for the opportunity, and very grateful for the people that took a chance on me, and also for the friends that I've made along the way, and also most definitely the experience. I think good or bad, things that I went through, good or bad, I think that it shaped me a lot. It taught me a lot of things, such as things that I'm not gonna let people step on me over certain things, as well as how to do business, certain stuff like that. So yeah, I've learned plenty. I've learned plenty, and I think not just as a streamer, but I think it has helped me to grow as a person as well. Obviously, still a lot of things that I can be better at, aka mental health. No, but I think all in all, gosh, can you believe it's been a year? It's been a year. I was looking through, because I'm remaking my website, right? I'm remaking my website, and I was just looking through like things I should put on my website, and I was like, holy shit, I've actually done a lot that I don't think about on a day-to-day basis, but I'm like, holy shit. Things that I don't recall until I actually sit down and think about it. So that's amazing. Also, in line with becoming a better person, I have got a Nintendo docs to work on my 3DS. So that's like, a win. That's one of the biggest wins I've got. I've gotten an original Nintendo docs to work on my 3DS. But yeah, it has been a year. It has been a year since, oh god, since I came back, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I really wouldn't have it any other way. I think this year, this year has been exceptionally challenging for me. I feel that way. I feel like a lot of things have happened this year. Really right off the bat from the start of the year. It's just been bad things after bad things after bad things, like every other month. And as much as, you know, I always joke about things like that, like, oh, I'm just super unlucky. I'm just, you know, haha, life is just being funny. I'm just unlucky. I'm at a point where it's actually starting to really affect me. I can, well, obviously I can manage, but I was like, can I really? I try to manage on a day-to-day basis, but obviously, you know, knowing my circumstances, I am all alone. I am away from family. Sometimes it's just, you know, it gets to you. It gets to you. Heck yeah! Happy anniversary! You've achieved so much in such a short span of time. Very proud of you. It's been such a privilege. Thank you. You're hardworking. I've done a ton. You should be proud of what you've accomplished while going to accelerated grad program. I didn't go to school today, so I wrote in to my teacher. I was like, hey, well, I submitted my documents from yesterday, and I was like, hey, I'm not coming in today. But see that we get to do this today. Yeah, I think I want to take today to look back on all the amazing things that we have done together, and also be excited for the rest of the coming year. I mean, till, you know, year 2 and year 3 and year 4 and year 600 and year 700. I mean, you're not gonna leave me, right? You're not, right? And then maybe if I feel better, if I'm in the mood, let's do a little karaoke at the end. Let's do a little karaoke at the end. Wait, it's a little bit hot. It's a little bit hot. It's a little bit warm today. I'm sweating. Oh my goodness. I am sweating. Wait, talking about sweating. If you guys have seen my alt account, I'm not gonna link it for obvious reasons. I stand by what I said. I stand by what I said. Okay? Well, not when it's sweaty. It's disgusting when it's sweaty. But I stand by what I said. It's funny, but I'm in the... Oh my goodness. Again? Every single Roro stream. Happy anniversary, Roro! Yeah! Oh, okay. I want to take... Yeah, like I said, I want to take the time to go back and list down everything that we have done together. I think that, especially for me right now, it's super, you know, I need something to remind me that I've done good. It's something I think I need right now, and I think it's something fun we could do together. I'm going to make you guys a little bit smaller. I'm gonna put you guys up there, and we're gonna pull out a trusty notepad, my good friend. Notepad. Okay. It's so fun. I think it's fun to look back on everything that we have done. Oh. Okay. And then be like, oh wait, we did this. Small puckies. Average puck. Size doesn't matter, guys. It's about how you use it. That's life, right? It's not about the tools. Like an artist. It's about your skills and painting it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh. There we go. Okay, it works. It's a little bit small, but we'll manage. We'll manage. Okay. Off the top of my head, something that I think is amazing, off the top of my head, is the VTuber Hockey League. which will be making its comeback this year on 9th of August. Yay! Yay! VTuber Hockey League, 9th August. I think at the point when the VTuber Hockey League first happened, I don't think there was any super big events yet. That was before the VSMP. That was before a lot of things before Breeze Balls Cup. Right? It was last year. It was last year. Yeah. I think at that point when this happened, off the top of my head, there wasn't a lot of big like events where people of different companies come together yet. At most it's just, you know, like collab games, maybe big collab games, but not quite events, right? So well, they might have been, but I wasn't fully aware of it, right? But I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. Obviously, looking back now, there's a lot of things I can work on, I can improve on, but I did handle the entire thing myself. You know, I had no managers. I had no oh well. I had no managers that were helping me. I had no staff. I mean, I still don't, but yeah. So it was. I mean, at that point, VSMP was helped. Was kind of done by the Pixel Link, right? So I'm very proud of myself for that. Every single thing that was done, I did it myself. So I didn't hire anybody for logos, for overlays, for any of that sort. Video editing, every single thing in the VHL. Every single thing in the VHL was done by me and me only. So nothing wrong with people obviously getting people to do logos, overlay, nothing wrong with that. Don't clip me out of context and be like, oh my gosh, she's shitting on people. No, okay, no, that's not the point of saying it. It's just something that I am proud of, for myself. Also because I've got no money, or like I'm not gonna drop 60 quid. I've got no money. I was like, I'll do it myself because I've got no money. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself to handle, you know, to have handled all of that. I'm very excited for this year's VHL to be even bigger, even more fun. You're getting a... I do like the logo from last year, okay? I like the logo from last year. Shut up. Where is it? Let me look for it. The VHL. I like the logo from last year. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh, there we go. Wait, oh, it's huge. Brokenness inspires evolution. Happy anniversary! Thank you! Oh. I move it to the front. I think it's pretty cute! Well, obviously, there are things that I can work on better, but I think it's pretty cute, no? I think it's pretty cute. I do like it. I do like it. It's a very VTuber style logo. What's the whole point of it? Logo made live. Same league, same logo. No. We're upgrading our logos. We're upgrade. Come on, we're upgrading our logos this year. We're doing better this year, definitely doing better. But yeah, I'm very happy. The VTuber Hockey League was very amazing. It was very fun to host. It was very fun to think about, very fun to plan. This year's one's gonna be even bigger, even, you know, better and way more exciting. So I think off the top of my head, that's something that I'm really proud of. Really happy to have done. Secondly, something else that I'm really proud of is... Wait. Let me just double check. Wait. I don't want to break anything I shouldn't break, especially NDAs. Let me just double check. I've got to drop some messages to some people and ask. Okay, well, if I can't talk about that, what else have I done? Should we limit this to just what I did the past year? Or should I look at like everything I've ever done? How should this be limited to? Yeah, I will think. I will have a think. Secondly, something I'm really proud of is the I can't spell. Pastel Melon keychain collab. Yeah, and we actually sold out the first batch. Let me see if I can find a picture. I think I got a picture of it. Well, I have the physical one with me. Oh, here's also a picture of it. Okay. Let me... Oh, she's big. There she is. There we go! And that's Roro with a iced coffee. That's Roro with iced coffee. Classic Roro. There's a backside of it as well. And the first batch of it. Wait, I should make this bigger. I feel like maybe this side. We could put all the little... That's my background. All little things around. Yeah! Do you drink frappe? Technically, no. Okay, so this kind of frappuccino, right? This kind of frappuccino is made popular by Starbucks. I am not a fan of Starbucks for many reasons. Many reasons why I'm not a fan of it. Some, you know, personal reasons. But also in terms of a coffee head, like I love coffee, right? Starbucks just does not have good coffee. And they're just popular because they're aesthetic, which I do not deny. I do not deny. The Tumblr girl in me really spent so much money on the pink, the candy floss frappuccino. The ones that look so dreamy and so pink. But they're ass. Starbucks, this is not from any personal reasons, but literally just like from a coffee perspective. For that money, you could just spend it at a proper coffee place. And then it'll taste good. It'll taste even better. Yeah. So the frappe in the picture is heavily enhanced. But yes, Roro Star does not like Starbucks. Yeah, okay, my dream collab. I know that Face Connect does like coffee, right? Damn you, Face Connect. Face Connect does coffee, but I want to do a coffee bubble tea. I want to do a coffee bubble tea. Like that's a coffee-based bubble tea. That's like a dream collab one day. Maybe. Wait, I almost said Offkai. No, not Offkai. Offkai is too fast. Maybe Vexpo. If there's any UK bubble tea shop willing to collaborate, I will. If there's a UK bubble tea shop you'd like to collaborate, drop me an email. If you know if you got any friends running any British bubble tea shop. Whoa! Wait, hold up. I've got an idea. Okay. I'll think about it. I have an idea, but I will think about it. Anyways, if you know any UK bubble tea shops, reach out, please. Yeah, but yeah, collaborating with spoons. Oh, my dream. Spoons. Spoons is only good because spoons is cheap. But anyways, yeah, the Pastel Melon keychain collab. And And the first batch sold out. I was so surprised. You guys are amazing. I'm so thankful. I think they're... I don't know. They might be limited. Very limited. Oh, Frosty. I've got just a plan, but... I'll drop you a message. Yeah. I will... Oh, I've got a plan. Anyways... Yeah, it means a lot. I've been a huge fan of Pastel Melon. I wanted to get the shoe hoodies from like years ago. So Pastel's work has always been in my cart. I didn't check it out just because I used to live in like really hot places, and I was like, I can't wear hoodies in really hot places. Now I'm not. Now I'm in a really cool place, so I get to wear hoodies. For those who went by Dokomi, I think you might have seen Roro's keychain there as well. I don't know if they're still stock. Pastel's not very good at keeping stock. How do I know that? Because I reserved something, and then when I met Pastel's like, sorry, I'm out of stock for that. I'm like, oh. But I reserved this months ago. You got it! Here we go! Hi, Louie! Oh my goodness! Yeah! Heck yeah! I'm so happy you did. I think when I asked Pestle, there was only maybe 2 or 3 left. So, yeah, I'm surprised. Thank you so much. Yippee! Okay, I haven't gotten confirmation from... I think I should be able to... Okay, I'll put this as the 3rd one. So, yeah, this is something I'm really proud of the past 1 year. And also, okay, the 3rd one maybe will be, I'm partnered with AdvancedGG. And a lot of other amazing brands. But AdvancedGG, you guys know, that's... I think that was the first thing I said when I... Did I say that when I debuted? That I was so... No, wait, before I debut, I think the whole thing lining up to debut, I was saying that it's my dream. It's my dream to partner with an energy drink. Just because, you know, I'm a sports VTuber. It's my dream to have an energy drink partnership. So... Yes. I am a sports... Yeah, sorry, I was like, am I gonna say I'm a sports person or I am a sports VTuber? So I was like, I'm a sports VTuber. AdvancedGG! Maybe partnership. Yippee! And yeah, my code is Roro in caps. Roro. You get 10% off your orders, and also every single order that you place, I get a tiny bit cut out of it. So you're also supporting Roro indirectly, and also getting super delicious drink. My favorite flavor. Okay, see, I love you guys, right? So I'm gonna be straight up about things that I like and things that I do not like. I do not like... This is also a personal preference. I do not like the Sleep series. I feel like it's just not my personal taste. I didn't quite like it. But I don't know if they still have it. But if you can get your hands on the... what is it? The melon creamy... Oh, what is the actual name? It's like this melon flavor. Is it melon cream? Melon cream pop? Dude, I have gone through... I'm on my 2nd top of that. Wait, that... Okay, I'm on my 2nd top of that. The strawberry shortcake, I'm on my 3rd top of that. It's how much I love it. Oh, the strawberry shortcake, I'm on my 3rd top. That... Oh, delicious. Oh, absolutely delicious. Delicious. I can't tell you how much I love it. Another one that I really like as well. I don't know if they have it normally. I got it during the what's that? The Halloween season. which was the Venom Blood, something like that. Vampire Venom. Vampire. Let me see. Is it just called Vampire? Man, I need to take a look. Vampire Venom. Okay, I am right. Oh, and the Vanilla Scream Latte. Both of those. Those are, out of all the drops they have done, those two are also my personal favorites. I've completed Vanilla Scream Latte. I couldn't even get a second tub because they were limited run. Vampire Venom, I'm almost done with it as well. I drink it every single time before training. It is so good. I'm just waiting for Halloween this year to get a second tub of those. It's so good! So good! Absolute favorite. AdvancedGG tier ranking stream. See, I don't want to piss people off with my opinions if I tell them that specific flavors are not good. Because it is my personal opinion. But, oh, the ones that I love. I also do not like their, like I said, personal opinion. Their mango? Like, mango jalapeno? Something like that. Was it like mango? It was like mango and spices. I didn't quite like it. Maybe because of the spices. Wasn't the biggest fan. Maybe because of the spices. Yeah, but the melon. Ooh, is it mango jalapeno? I think it might be. Yeah, maybe we could do a ranking stream. If you had your own flavor. Oh, I do really love their strawberry shortcake one already. But oh, if I could have just like my own flavor. Wait, do you mean like my own flavor as in topping up from like what they have? You know, sometimes they just repackage what they already have with like a branding on it. Or do you mean like if I could come up entirely with my own flavor? If I could come up entirely with my own flavor. Ooh. It would be a coffee based, I think. Okay, if I have two off the top of my head. One that's like milky, that would be coffee based with, I think, biscuit flavor, like a Lotus biscuit, caramelized biscuit flavor. Yeah, with a little bit of cinnamon. That would be like the milk based one. For the fresh one, there'd be some ones that are mixed with water. Oh, I think I'll have to go with something super fruity, like a berry mix, maybe. Berry. You know how when you go to like fancy places and they got like free water in the lobby, and they always put like oranges, cucumbers, strawberries, or like berries, and then when you get a cup of the water, like it just feels good and infused with all these flavors. That's what I would do for the other one. Just like it still tastes very watery, but very fresh and very cold. That kind of feeling, yeah. That would be my two flavors. What's your opinion on different types? So I usually when I buy them, I usually get the focus or the energy. Personally, I can't tell quite a big difference between energy and focus. They both give me like a boost. I was chugging focus all through my report that was due last semester. I was drinking so much of it. That was the only thing I was drinking. It was not even water. So I can't tell the difference between focus and energy. But hydration wise, I could tell the difference. So basically it's just more like water based. It's just to make your water feel you know, fancy, which is also great. Yeah, I tried the sleeping series as well, the one that helps you go to sleep. I am not a fan of the taste. I got the chamomile. I'm not a fan of the taste. It might just be me. I love a good chamomile tea, like the real one. So I feel like the supplement might not taste as comparable to the real one. Hey dude, they have a sleeping series. I think they got like 3 flavors. But I'm looking at the website now. I think they might have lowered it to just 1. Oh, there was 3 flavors the last time I was looking at it. Yeah, okay, let me drink some water. Plain water. But yeah, whether or not it helps me with my sleep, I've only tried it 2 times. The first time I tried it, I didn't like the taste, so I couldn't really finish it. The second time I tried it was to tell myself, like, maybe the first time was just a fluke. And then when I tried it, I still didn't like the taste, so then I didn't finish it again. And because of that, I can't give a proper feedback, just because I do not like the taste. I can't tell you whether the sleeping side works. Why wait? No, the sleep. It's a drink. It's a drink. It's a drink. Yeah, but it's good. It's delicious. It's delicious. The other flavors, the flavors that I like. Is there currently a difference between Streamlabs and general sponsor? I do not know. I think no. I think no. But I don't know. I think no. I think no. But I do have my Streamlabs linked first. So yippee! I think no. Whichever you're more comfortable with, I guess. Yeah, I think Streamlabs will have a special notification. I'm not sure if Sponsor might also have a notification on the screen. There's so many things in my sources I need to clean up. I need to clean up. I think Streamlabs got a donor alert. That's that. Well, talking about that also, sponsor partnership. It was really fun. To be. Has Sponsor gone out of its alpha period? Is it on beta now? I'm not too sure. But I got on board Sponsor during the alpha period, and it was great. You know, if you guys don't know what Sponsor is, basically Sponsor is a fundraising platform. You know, made for streamers by streamers. They're made by the Tales of Stoneforge. Yeah, that's like with the other partnerships. Made by streamers for streamers. They're done by the Velocity people. If you don't know the people behind Velocity, they're very amazing, very funny. They do a lot of VTuber reaction videos, and especially the HoloLive ones. The reactions are so good. The reactions are so good, and it's just not only did I, you know, take part in the alpha testing of the website, but also I got to make a lot of suggestions in terms of design-wise. So I did not design their website for them. No, I did not. But I got to give a lot of feedback. I got to give a lot of feedback, a lot of input in terms of, you know, design, in terms of what to implement. So, you know, it's very amazing. I think they're such great people, and also it's a great platform. Yeah. You guys have cleared out all the goals I've got on Sponsor. So my Sponsor is empty for now. But you guys have cleared it all out. But there's still something I'm really, really happy with. I'm really, really proud of. Really happy. And just, yeah. I can't believe I managed to do that. Next. In the past 1 year, what have I done? Almost getting my masters. This is not VTuber related. But for those who've been with my, you know, with Roro on my journey, oh god, from transitioning from a full-time VTuber, transitioning from that to a full-time VTuber and a full-time student is crazy. I wouldn't call myself part-time VTuber, a part-time student, because I'm doing student work full-time, and I'm still doing VTubing work full-time. So it's like taking on 2 full-time jobs. It's very crazy, and sometimes I don't think, you know, it doesn't register in my head how amazing it is until, you know, until I look back and I'm like, hold up, that's mad. I can't believe just real life. The song, The Best of Both Worlds. Wait, if we do a karaoke, we've got to do that. That's That's like my theme song for now. It feels like you've been in school forever. It does, but it's only been... I started school in September. It's only been a few months, actually. It's not even a year yet. For those who don't know, I am doing an expedited... Expedited? The fuck you pronounce that word? Expedited master's course, which means that I've got no holidays. I don't got winter break. I don't have summer vacation. I don't have all those fun stuff. So I don't have proper breaks. Because it's expedited, whatever. So it means that I expedited, probably, yeah, probably dieted. But yeah, which means that everything that I suppose a person would do in 1.5 to 1 1/4 year, 1 3/4 year, I squeezed it into 1 year. So that also means that I am crying my eyes out every other week, getting assignments done. Expedited? But you know, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I think having things like that to push myself is really good. Right? It's having things like that to push myself is really good. I still remember the day when Roro first landed in the UK, about to start, and now she's about to graduate. Well, I'm not about to graduate, but thank you for the dono. I hope you're having an absolute fantastic day. Thank you. Wait, I want to show you guys something. I've got to brag about it. I've got no real friends, so I can only brag about it to you guys. But yeah, gosh, it's been a year, huh? It's been a year. Trust a VTuber to speedrun. Wait, where did my clothes go? Sorry, I was typing in my password. Now you know that my password has a 9. Now that you know my password has a 9. That's my toggle key for the outfit. Okay. Right. Yeah! I have to show you guys this, okay? Because I'm really proud of myself. I don't know, can you paste pictures into notepads? Let me try. No, you can't. That's shit. That's terrible. Why can't I paste pictures onto notepad? Why would you do this to me? Like we would have known what to... Oh. That's true. I just told you guys 1 out of like the 18 characters in my password. That's true. I don't use my brains. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. They replied and they were like, yes, I can tell you guys about the big fancy news. Wait, well, after I show you guys what I want to show you guys. Use Excel. I don't have Excel on my computer. I do have Excel. Do I? No, I don't. Wait, I do. Wait, do I? Let me... Oh. I do have Excel on my computer. How? When? What? I've never paid for Excel. Oh, was it with my school stuff? It might have been with my school stuff that I downloaded. But, yeah. Let me show you guys. I want to show you guys all the, stuff that I'm really proud of. Okay. And, is that all? I feel like I've got a bit more. Is that all? I feel like I've done more than this. I feel like I've done more than this. Is that it? Oh, it might be. This might be it. Boo! Okay, no. I think this is all. I think. Yeah, okay. I'll show you guys. I'm really proud of this. Really proud of myself for this. It's a big achievement to me. Okay. Sorry, I had to put all the screenshots together. And it's not difficult. No, it's not easy. My brain's not working. Yippee! My scores! This is straight up. I'm showing you. This is straight up. I had to screenshot it from my portal. That's why I was like, what are you doing, Roro? These are my scores. Straight up. Straight up my scores. Oh, crap! Tristan! Tristan! No! What the hell? What the heck? Tristan! What the heck? Oh my goodness. Thank you. What the heck? Tristan, thank you so much. Big 1 year only happens once. You have come so far and done so much. Thank you. These are my scores from school. These are my scores from school. So those are all my different assignments that I've handed in. And yeah. I like you know, getting through school, being a full-time VTuber is difficult enough. On top of that, getting these kind of scores, you know, sometimes I feel like I don't give myself enough credit. So I'm gonna sit here today and be like, hey Roro, you know, you're working hard. You were, I still am. This is I still am. I'm sorry, am I too young for you? No, I still am in school. Yes. This is my current postgrad. So yeah, I'm really proud of them. Especially the 2 different 90s. Those are just chef kiss. The 70 over there. Okay, right. Honestly, that's on them. I'm not happy about it, but fine, whatever. I know I worked hard for that one, but it's okay. I'll just let it be, whatever. But yeah. So those are my scores. I'm gonna put it here. It's really tiny, so it doesn't take up too much space. Oh my gosh, Tristan, thank you for the oh my goodness, I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself for those. I am nearing the end of my masters, but you know, I still got I think three more months to go. So I've got 3 more months to work really hard to keep up my grades, and then hopefully I'll graduate with, I don't know if they do it here. I know some places around the world, you know, when you get really good grades. Oh, I got like a bachelor's BA Hons. That's like when you get really good grades. But I don't know if they do that here. Like, do you get like MA Hons or something like that? Do they do that with honors? I don't know. No, okay, they don't. Only universities like Edinburgh, St Andrews, and Glasgow, among others in Scotland. Okay, in Scotland, right? I'm not in Scotland. Another thing, right? They said yes, so I can share it now. I'm really excited about this. This is, I know it's really silly. This is not really something that's like people, I don't know, maybe people wouldn't celebrate this, but I think it's quite a big thing for me, especially as an indie, is that I'm getting Oh, sorry, I can't type. Yeah! Do you see how much exclamation mark there is? There's no exclamation mark next to my masters, but there's so many exclamation marks next to this. I will be having a full... Well, it's not life size, because Roro is pretty tall. Close to life size. Actually, close to life size. Standee. And a meet and greet at Offkai. I don't know how many Puckies will be there. It is quite area-based, I understand. But, you know, if you happen to be there, if you've got a friend that's there, you can get them to go check it out for you, take a picture. I am making plans to, you know, to get to sign the standee in person. I didn't want to opt for a printed signature, as much as that's convenient. But I didn't want to opt for that. I wanted to, if possible, to sign it myself. So, yeah, well, I wouldn't be standing in front of you signing it, but I'll get it signed by my own hands. So, yeah. So, I'll be having Offkai standee and meet and greet. Time to bribe Frosty to get some good pictures. Yeah, so if you've got any friends that you know that are going, you can just, you know, ask them to get pictures for you, ask them to, you know, grab some stuff for you, if there is, I don't know. But yeah, there will also be meet and greet slots. I think they will be announcing it. I don't know. Well, I guess I could. They said yes. The meet and greet slot is on a Sunday. So Sunday afternoon. So yeah, you know, if you're around there, it should be afternoon time. I guess most people are at the con. So yeah, you could go have a meet and greet Roro. Yeah, and it's an online auction. So I'm not too sure if... I guess like... I don't know. You could get it, buy it and get it shipped to you or something. I don't know if that works, but... I guess you probably could. Get it, buy and get it shipped. If you're in the US, they probably could do that. Well, overseas, I wouldn't know. But if you're within, I might be able to. I wonder. But yeah, there will be that... It was really funny. I was actually offered to do a in-person meet and greet, so I'll be seated there in person. But I was like, I don't think I have enough time from now to then to get like a Roro outfit. So I was like, it's okay. I'll do a virtual one. Yeah, it's a bit too. I was like, a bit too last minute, and also to mentally prep myself as well. So I was like, maybe not. Maybe in the far future or something. Far. No, probably not ever. Well, yeah, you know, far, like 20 years from now, if I'm still a VTuber. Yeah, came a long way since playing Unpacking with that jank mod. Jank model. What are you talking about, jank model? She was beautiful. For those who haven't seen my first model before. Oh gosh. So this is the first model. Let me bring her out. This is my first ever model. Urja! She served me well. Oh my gosh, she was really affordable at the time. Hi! She was also what got me into my what's that, supermarket job. She was also what got me into my supermarket job. Let's see. Let's try it. Okay. Let me see if I could pull out everyone. Oh my gosh. Can I pull out everybody? The different hairstyles. Let me see. Do I have the current one? Give me a second. Do I have the current one? Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, obviously these two are very similar, but oh gosh, the sizing on all of them. Okay, I'll make all of them a little bit bigger. These are yeah, from right to the braids are taller than you. They are. So originally when we were doing the plan, it was for the braids to drag along the floor, but then I realized that in this, gosh, you guys are everywhere. In this model, it doesn't look like it's dragging on the floor. It just looks like it's floating. So yeah, that was on us, but you wouldn't see it anyways. You wouldn't see it anyways, but yeah, here is all of Roro together. As you can see, actually from 2 to 2.5, there's a bit of difference as well. Oh gosh, she's shaking. So you can see the brow. Oh wait, you can't see it. The brow difference, as well the eyes difference. There's a bit of a color change. The nose shading as well, and the star next to my face. The hair, obviously, and a few little rigging differences. So I think the current model is a little bit smoother. You can see the bottom of the jersey is smoother. I think if you bounce hard enough, it shows my pantsu. If that's something you're into. Yeah, so the 2.0 doesn't bounce, it's not as fluid, the bottom part of my model. Wait, can I bounce hard enough? I probably can. Yeah, okay, anyways. And yeah, obviously my hair is a lot more fluid. Look at that. It's so good. Oh, the cat ears. Yeah. Oh god. Toggles are different for everything. Oh gosh. Hey, sorry about that. Gotta hide her. I don't want to get banned. I'll hide her there. We got a cat toggles. We got really cute glasses toggles. The pen toggle, I have that on both of them. The hockey stick toggle. So the hockey stick didn't change much from previously to now. It didn't change much. It's so funny. They both bind it to the same toggle, but one is off and one is on. But they're more or less the same. That's something I really wanted to keep the same. But the new one, if you can tell, there's a little bit of a buckle over there. Which, oh sorry, my hair is in the way. Which I think is a nice touch to a slightly upgraded version. And next to this list, hopefully soon, we will add a 3D chibi Roro. Hopefully soon. So, yeah! Oh yeah, the other... I don't know why my first model is toggled to turn in the opposite direction. I do not know why. Maybe to make her look a little bit more fluid, I think. I don't know, but... she's toggled to go the opposite way. Like she's rigged. She was actually rigged to go the opposite way. Which is, it's weird. I don't know, but... yeah. She mirrors. The thing as well. She mirrors. But as you can tell, you know, if you look very closely at them, even though I, you know, have changed a lot in terms of like obviously looks, but also at the same time, there were a lot of things that I wanted to make sure that still stayed the same. You know, the leg proportion, the body proportion, the colors. I just got rid of the browns and the darker colors, but then the pinks and the reds are still kind of there. The flowers in my hair, I got rid of that, but the flowers on my hockey stick stayed. Because I realized that flower doesn't quite match the cherry blossom, which is my Oshimar, right? And yeah, the face as well. My eyes, so my eyes are still purple. They continued the same purple on both of them. They continued the same purple, but in my 2.5 with the new hair, my mama suggested for us to go a little bit more pink, which I do like actually. I do like the pink a lot more. I think it goes with the hair, a much smoother. And she also made the thing brighter. There's so many Roro everywhere. Yeah, and I added a lot more stars into my outfit. And my hair. I've always loved the star symbol. You guys know that. I'm called Roro Star for a reason. So she added a lot more of that. The star in the face and the star in the chest, haha, are all my mama's ideas, which is amazing. The star on my hair was my idea, but the one on my face was my mama's idea. And yeah, she also made my bangs toggleable. So that's amazing. I do like that little braid. I think it's so cute. That's also toggleable. The ribbons are also... I could also change the color, but then I like white. I think it goes well with the outfit, so I'm keeping it as that. But yeah, I guess we could put this onto such a cool looking gun. Talking about the gun, we also made this last year. We made this during my debut, so it's good that we see it one more time again. Hi, so you're probably wondering, what's in that bag behind me? It's not a gun. It's a hockey stick. You hear that? A hockey stick. One more time you ask me if it's a gun, I'm going to... That's a good video. That's a good video. I love it so very much. I always think that I should make a new one, but I can't think of anything that might top that. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that might top that. Like that is just so good. It's iconic. I think 1 year ago, my debut... Oh god. I'm getting a little emotional. Stop, Roro. Stop. Don't be stupid. A lot of my debut, the things I did during my debut was a lot of in my head going like a fuck you, I can survive without you kind of thing, to like the supermarket job. Like I said, I will always be grateful. I'm not an ungrateful person, right? I will always be grateful. I think everything that happens in life serves as a lesson. Okay, we gotta talk about that. Let me put it down before I forget. Roro. Wait, no wait, 7 should be new hairstyle. Just in a year, I got a new hairstyle. But I'm grateful, right, for the opportunity of, you know, the job and everything. And I got picked up very quickly. I think I only streamed for about 2 months or so, and then I got picked up. So I barely, you know, knew the scene. Back then, my most watched VTuber was a little white-haired Twitch streamer called 𝙏𝘼𝙂𝙎𝙀 that was actually introduced to me by someone from my community. In my community, they were like, Roro, you should rate into this person. They sing amazingly. They play a piano. 𝙏𝘼𝙂𝙀. And I was like, okay. I clicked on it. White hair. And I was like, oh, this is an angelic model. And I rated into her. At that time, she was singing. She was in the middle of singing. So, she didn't read the rate out loud yet. So I was like, oh shit, I bothered her. Oh no, I bothered her. And then I felt really awkward. So the next few times that I was watching her stream, I've just been lurking because I was so awkward and so shy. She did thank me after she finished her song. But I was already so awkward that I was just quiet. And then shortly after I got picked up, I, you know, stopped being Roro. And I still wanted to keep up with the VTubers that I really like. But then my beautiful white hair singing angel also stopped streaming. So I was like, oh, that's very sad. But you know, fate has it that somehow Roro, you know, went back into the same dimension with 𝙨𝘖𝙀𝙀. So every time I talk about 𝙨𝘖𝙀𝙀, like I get very emotional. As much, you know, obviously because I love her so much, but that is the backstory as to why 𝙨𝘀𝙀 as a friend, you know, is so important and so special to me. She was also, like, she's also a marker in the sense of like my journey. That she was also like the start of my journey. And it's so funny that how, like, you know, I made my way back to her. Yeah. So it's so magical. All the Roros on the screen is giving me a little bit of a headache, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Too many Roros. Just focus on one. So yeah. You fated to be together. Part of my headcanon of the chastising, you didn't notice it landed there and did... That is very Roro lore. You know what? I'm gonna add that into the lore. That I was decorating my hair and then it dropped and I didn't realize and it got stuck. Thank you, Sarazin. You built my lore. That's what I saw you was the Celtic sub too. Okay. I've got to add that in as well. Let me see if I can find that video. It's from FPS Kotos. Okay, we've got to add that in as well. I'll link you guys to it. Wait, we'll talk about Roro. Hey, no, I can't do math. Bridge Sensei, that's right. But yeah, so Speaker, you know, holds a very, 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 very special place in my heart. I mean, all the girls that I think I've met on my journey, really, every single person. I don't think, okay, other than, you know, I don't think there's anybody, you know, that I've met in my journey that hasn't impacted me, you know, in a way. Like every single person that I've met, that I've communicated with, even if it's just a couple of messages, every single one has impacted me and I think made me the way I am. There are even people that, you know, I just talk to and I'm like, oh my gosh, see the way they're replying, they're so friendly. Yeah, that is so great. I wish I could give off this vibe. Or like someone I talk to, but oh my gosh, they're so knowledgeable. They're so, you know, free to help. They're so open to just providing any form of help. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I love that. And yeah, every single person I think I've met on my journey has impacted me in one way or another, most usually positively. And I really, really am very glad. I know that there are a lot of like, you know, VTuber dramas and like stuff going on the internet. I know, okay. Right, with like, oh, I am not at anybody's side because I'm not partaking in it, but it's like, it's just business. Things like that. I can understand it is business in certain sense, but I'm very, very glad, at least in my circle, all the people that I trust to, you know, obviously invite to my house, to give my phone number to meet in person, or people like that. I'm very happy, you know, the circle that I have just been filled with the kindest and nicest of people. And I think that I'm very lucky. Even though there's certain things in life that I think that I am quite unlucky with. I always say this, there are things in life that I'm quite unlucky with. There are certain circumstances that life has dealt, you know, has handed me, has dealt me the cards that are not good. But I think that one thing that, you know, the universe repays. Yeah, they repay me with good people around me, you know. So I'm always very, very thankful for that. At least you've, oh my god, at least you've escaped the mold. That's what I thought, right? Earlier this morning when I was drinking water, I realized that there's algae at the bottom of my water bottle. I wash my bottle every week, so I'm like, how did this algae form? For it to grow at the bottom, and like I washed it every week. Last week I washed it, I washed it I think Wednesday last week. So it's been less than a week. Why is it growing? And I'm like, what the fuck? Algae is a form of mold, no? It's like a moss. It's a form of like thing. But anyways, I have escaped mold from my previous place. My new place has some form of mold as well, but it's still in check. Still in check for now. For now. For now. Yes, number 8, Roro doll. That's a merch I'm very proud of. For those who haven't seen Roro doll, you're too late. It's never coming back. Not because I hate it, it's because it's so much effort to make. It was way too much effort to make. And I wanted to price it really cheap. So my Roro dolls, I think they were 30? 33 maybe? 33? I wanted to price it really cheap because I wanted you guys to have it. It didn't quite matter about the doll, right? Like, I mean, I'm not here to earn money off like selling dolls. I'm not a doll seller. I'm just Roro, but I really wanted you guys to have the Roro doll. She's very, very cute. She's based off my first model. Because at that time I only had my first model when I announced Roro doll. But I've always wanted a plushie. And the thing about plushie is that why a lot of VTubers are not doing plushies is because it is really, really, really expensive to do. Especially, obviously, if you're doing it for profit. Is it algae or sediment? I think algae. I don't know. I gotta go scrub it out. I put it away. I gotta go scrub it out. And I'll let you know after I scrub it. So to do it for profit, I mean, this is just from because I've made it, right? It's usually dolls, they have minimum order requirement, which means that you can't just make like 3 dolls and sell them. You could, but they'd be super expensive. And dolls also need a lot of prototyping because from a flat image, you can't quite tell how it'll look like front and back, right? I have an image of it drawn front and back, but it's still quite hard to tell. Because you have one idea, but they might not know exactly how to do it, right? On the doll side, because they're sending it to the manufacturer, the doll making people. So they're pretty expensive to do, and also a whole hassle. But I really, really, really wanted to do it, and I guess my therapist might call this what is it? What? Grandeur delusion. Delusion of grandeur. Which is, you know, false beliefs of inflated worth and identity. When, you know, I'm like, I could definitely do it. Well, I do not have illusions of grandeur of what? What the fuck? Whatever the fuck that's called. Delusions of grandeur. Delusions of grandeur. I just told myself, I think I can do it. And I did it. And I did it. Some AdvancedGG is more likely... Oh no, it's not. It's plain water. Oh my god. Yeah, sediments, yes. Some of the... Yes. Yes. In my opinion, too. Usually, I just leave like 1 cm of water at the bottom to not finish it up. I don't like the feeling in my mouth. But yeah, I was like, I can do it. So I did it. And it was really scary for those who know... you know, watch the streams, I was talking about it and stuff like that, because I had a minimum order requirement, and to do that I had to put a pretty big down payment to get it done. And at that point, you know, it's just scary, right? To always put in down payment. I think I paid about first down payment of about, I think, 3-ish thousand? I think. No, more than that. First, no, yeah, that's right. That's the first one. 3-ish thousand USD. First down payment. I think. Yeah. And it was just so scary because I'm like, oh my gosh, what if it doesn't work out? What if it comes out ugly? What if this and that? And it worked out. Thank you. It was a really stressful but also fulfilling period of time. A lot of the driving thought process was just, I want to do it for myself. Like, you know, even if it doesn't sell well, even if I don't do well, it's for me, it's for puckies that, you know, would like to collect it. It's also to mark me leaving the supermarket, right? A lot of the things were driven by, I can do better than the supermarket. A lot of it is in a good way, in a good way. No hate on them, in a good way. It's a driving force for myself. So yeah, so I'm really, you know, day I'm really proud of myself. I think the Roro doll is very, very cute. For those who have it, I prototyped her 3 times. Each prototype cost about 90 USD, and then I had to have it shipped, which was like 100. I mean, with the 90 USD, it was 100-ish plus. So yeah, I made sure the hair was right. I don't think I have the picture anymore. They made her hair really weird, They made the clothes non-removable. I got to a point that I kind of liked it, and I was like, yeah, oh, okay, I found the picture. There we go. They made me look like Dolly Parton. You guys know Dolly Parton? I can't. How do I flip this picture? Excuse me. Turn. How do I turn it? Turn. Well, you just have to turn your head. No, I'm sure there's a way to turn it. How do I turn it? Can I not transition? Turn it. No. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had to look for that thing. Look like Dolly Parton. Why did they make my hat like that? Why? Oh god. Yeah, but in the end, she looked really cute. For those who have it, you know, you can hold on to it. In the future, you could probably auction her off for really high. Because I'm never making them again. Never, ever. I thought about doing clothes for that, for this current outfit, but I'm like, oh god, I'm so tired of thinking about dolls. Dolls are really cute. It's just not something I want to do again for now. But those who have it, it was really fun. It was a journey to make her, and I think you know, that was like a trial merch. That was the first merch I released after coming back. That was a trial merch. From then I learned, and then I released even more merch. Oh god. Oh gosh. Hold on a minute. I just realized something. Well, I was crashing out yesterday, so I didn't realize, but talking about merch, let's talk about merch. Hold on. Give me a second. Currently, my merch store for my, oh my gosh, this was what I was supposed to do yesterday, has a 1-year anniversary special. You get 15% off all your orders. Anything ordered will have 15% off. Yippee! Wait, oh, hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, it was supposed to be announced yesterday, but busy crashing out. Ha ha ha. It's 15% off. You just gotta use the right code. Let me extend it so that... Okay. I have extended it. Save. Oh. No, save. Well. There we go. If you use the code Roro 1 year, you get 15% off. Talking about merch. That's right. Can't believe. One full second. One full circle. Back. Okay. Roro keeps on giving. Wait, let me drink some water. There we go. Yeah. So this was the first merch I released when I first came back. I was very happy with it. Put in a lot of effort, and I also learned a lot from it. And from then, I made the second set of merch. Maybe I'll put that after this. No, maybe I'll put it here. Okay. Yippee! The second set of merch, for those who haven't seen it, oh gosh, I really put in a lot of effort into this one. It's very exciting. There it is. I'm gonna put her in the front. For those who are going to conventions and stuff, this year, I mean, it's not only Offkai. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, Offkai is not the only convention, okay? If you're anywhere closer to Europe, there's also the Expo and a lot more of other things. But you could get the lanyards. You could get the lanyards. It'll fit perfectly with the tag you have to wear during such conventions, and also, I'll get to, you know, spy you from afar and then probably throw something at your head or something. I don't know. Roro, oh, singular one. The code is on the website. If you go onto the website, you'll be able to see it. Heck yeah! Yeah, the singular one. A bunch of ASMR vids go through most of math washing. Math washing. mouthwashing changed my life in a very weird way that I view horror like games. In a very weird way. I feel like I am not as scared of horror games after mouthwashing, but I'm still scared, but less scared, if that makes sense. Yeah. You get 15% off if you order it by... Okay, there's no confirmation it will come before Offkai. At this point, it's pretty late. But, you know, there might be a slight possibility. But if you're going for any other cons, it'll definitely come before then. Offkai is a bit close. Offkai is like, what, 10 days? It's a little bit rushed. There is a possibility, but very low chance. Very low chance. But yeah, you could get Roro lanyard. You know, you could stick really cute pins and stuff Roro lanyard. There's also a t-shirt and hoodies and stuff like that. And I am currently wearing the t-shirt. I wear the t-shirt every single day. I switch between the 2 different t-shirts and the hoodies. Well, it's pretty hot nowadays, so I wear the t-shirts mostly. But I vouch. And for those who've got the t-shirts, I can say with full confidence that you'll vouch too. Because it's really good quality. Every single person that I've met in person and I passed them the shirt, every single person is like, oh my gosh, this feels so soft, right? So if you have it, I'm sure you can vouch. Like, I would put my life down, and I know I can do that because I take pride in the merch that I put out. I take pride in the merch I put out. I vet through all the merch. I always get samples before I even put them out for sale. So if the samples do not make it, and they have not made it, I've had to spend hundreds of dollars to remake some of the shirts because the printing came out terrible, and the hoodies as well. But I can vouch. I put my life down on it because I care about the material. They're made with... Okay, this one I can't vouch 100%, but the company says that they're made with 100% cotton. That's what they said. But so far from wearing it and washing it, it does feel that way. But you know, that's not on me. That's on the company. I can't say 100%. That's what they are saying. But in terms of the quality, in terms of the print, that one I can vouch. I can vouch. Because I make sure it's good. Roro personal delivery, that would cost $6,000. And behind a bush, I'll put it there and I'll walk away. But yeah, if you haven't grabbed it, this is a good time to grab it. I don't think I'll be running... No more sales after this because there's no other big event. And for my birthday, we're doing something different, so... No more sales! Grab it now before the end of this week, or... No more! Yeah! Oh, let me... Okay... Let's see... Okay! The ink impregnation. Okay, time to shill my merch a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I get to do that. It's my 1-year anniversary. Right? I get to, right? Yes, you get to. Let me just tell you a little bit more about the shirts. That's right. Let's do the white shirt. Just to show you guys. Oh, wow. So I designed it. I designed the shirt. It came... So this was the artwork that I got. I spent 2 weeks designing it because I wasn't happy with the design. So this is the artwork that I originally got. I wanted to do something very pop art style. It's huge. How do I make it? Why is everything always so big? Why can't they just be a good size? Okay, there we go. This is the artwork that I got. Just to clarify, I've got 100% confirmation from the artist before I started making edits to the design, okay? I didn't just take someone's art and then change it myself. I didn't do that. Obviously, I've got like written permission that I'm able to do it. Okay, so this is the art that I got. I love it so much, but I didn't just want to plop an artwork on a shirt. As much as it's cute, can you see it? The vision, it's cute. It is cute, but I didn't want to do that because I'm a designer. I didn't want to do that. because I'm a designer. So I took the artwork. I wanted to make it something fun, something interesting. And from that, I changed the colors a little bit. I asked the artist, and they said, okay. I asked them, okay? I was like, can I just change the color a little bit to suit the theme a little bit more? So, not too much. I didn't edit the original art because I think it was perfect. It was beautiful. But I changed the colors of the jersey to match the actual jersey color. As you can see, this one's a bit green. So I changed the color to match my actual jersey color a little bit more. And I did all the other artwork around it. I'm gonna zoom in, okay? Look at that. All the little fun things. Oh, the skates is from my mama. So that's artwork that my mama did. But everything else, I did it myself, the designs and everything. I wanted it to look like a full, nice print. Like what you will find on retro shirts and things like that. Like really vintage shirts, right? And I wanted puckies to go along. So I drew that myself and I drew it in a style that would suit this one. So if you look at it, they're in the similar style and colors. And then yeah, I did all the rest of that myself. So it's really fun, isn't it? It's really good. I do still love this original artwork. I think it's amazing. So if you'd like to get the original artwork, there's no print. There's no print of it. But you can get it in the sticker set. So this original artwork, non-edited, is in a sticker set. So if you want to get the sticker set, there's that. There's that. And yeah. So I collect anime shirts and stuff like that. But then the thing about shirts is that most shirts, for the cheapest printing, they do heat lamination. And that's standard. Like I completely understand why they do that. That's standard, right? To do heat lamination, over the years, heat lamination have also improved a lot so that they don't crack in the wash. But the thing is that they still run a very high risk of cracking, and that's just how the material is. Because it's literally printing out on a special paper and then transferring that paper onto a shirt. So it's print, it's ink, it's a layer of film on top. And I wanted this to be something that you could keep for a long time. You know, one day Roro is no longer a VTuber anymore. I still want you guys to look back and be like, this is a sick shirt. I don't care about that bitch anymore, but this is a sick shirt. Right? Right. I wanted it to have a kind of feeling that it's not just stuck to the time itself of your life. I want it to be something that in the far future you could be like, you know, all else aside, it is a sick shirt. Something like that. That's the kind of thought I had when I was making it. So that's why I went for this thing. Well, they gave it to me in Chinese, and when I translated the phrase, literally writes ink impregnation, which is how the joke came about. But basically, I don't know the actual English term for it. I googled, but they're giving me so many different answers. But basically, it just means that ink is injected into the shirt, right? And the ink, as you wash it, the ink will fade over time. As with like vintage clothes. Oh, is it called dye sublimation? What? Sublimation? Well, translation gave me ink pregnation. Ink impregnation. Yeah, so basically over time you could wash it for 20 years, 30 years. Well, I guess you could probably wash a shirt that many times, yeah. The ink would just slowly fade as with the shirt. But your picture wouldn't crack. Your picture wouldn't peel off. You're not gonna have weird spotted cracks in the print because it's part of the shirt itself. It's dyed into the shirt. Yeah. So, but because of that, it's also more expensive to make. And you know how I feel about really expensive merch. I don't like really expensive merch just because I feel like you know, collecting merch is a luxury, right? Like you want to support your oshi and things like that. I feel like when you make it super expensive, it just kind of keeps out people that might really support you but cannot afford the merch, and I feel really shit about that. So I priced it at the cost price of everything. So it's really I'm not earning from this at all. I just really wanted a good quality shirt for you guys. I wanted like a decent quality, so that after 10 years, after 20 years, You know, even if Roro is no longer relevant in your life, maybe one day you'll meet a girl. Oh gosh, what is that stupid song that's trending on TikTok? You'll be married in a year in the suburbs, kid on the way, something like that. In 3, what? Convincing yourself you're living the American dream, something stupid like that. But yeah. So regardless of wherever your life journey brings you, I wanted this shirt to just be a memorable item that you'd be like, hey, wow, even after all these years, this is still a sick ass shirt. For now, the pre-order period for these shirts are over, so I'm no longer doing pre-orders for them. But I think I still have some certain like stock left of like certain sizes. So if you'd like to grab them, I think this shirt, the white one, is 26. That's not expensive if you've seen other expensive VTuber merch. The black shirt is $2 more because the material is a bit more expensive. Yeah, certain sizes. I think we're all out of M and 3XL. I think also the bigger sizes maybe will also only have like 2 or 3 pieces left, I think. Very limited sizes left, so grab them if you haven't. And to make your shipping worth it, grab a couple more items, stack them together. Make it worth it. Make it worth it. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Right. So that's that. You get 15% off if you get it this week for 1-year anniversary. Okay. Lanyard or Standy? Both. Both. Why would you not get both? And this is you can always get your money back. You can always earn it back. Okay? But merch, unless I reprint. Okay, no, you know what? If you're choosing between lanyard or standee, get the lanyard. Standees are permanently in the shop. Lanyard is part of the spring drop, and they're not coming back. Get the lanyard. the standee is a permanent thing. Yeah, but you know, if you want to save on shipping, just get both. Why pay for shipping twice? Get both together at the same time. Next, 10th on the list, Blue Archive, the VTuber custom. Oh, so I found FPS Kotos. I found FPS Kotos through I think I saw them making, is it a Mita gun? I think it was a Mita custom, and I found it. No, it's shipping from Asia. It's shipping from Asia. Yeah, the roll warehouse. Take away the wear. No, the warehouse, yeah. So I found them through the Mita custom. It came up on my timeline, I guess because like I watch Mita's videos and stuff like that. So it's related to Mita. So it came up on my For You, YouTube For You page. And I was just so amazed by it. And it was such good quality stream, like a video. So I commented, I was like, this is amazing. And then before I knew it, the week after, or 2 weeks after, Bridge Sensei made one for Roro. And I was so amazed. This is crazy. This is so amazing. And I really have so much fun watching FPS Kotos' video. I think you can search it up literally just by searching Blue Archive. This should come up on YouTube. And if you actually watch their videos from the start to like recently, they upgraded their freaking streaming setup. They upgraded their mic. They upgraded their camera. They upgraded so many things, and I'm like, damn, Bridge Sensei, you're so cool. It is at a level where it's like professionally filmed. It feels that way at least. And I'm like, oh my goodness. It used to feel like, okay, I'm just filming this in like, you know, like a storeroom, but now it feels like, holy shit, this is so well filmed. And the audio level is so crisp as well. So please go check out yeah, Bridge Sensei, FPS Kotos. If you haven't, I'll go watch the other videos. I think they also made a custom for a lot of other VTubers. So if you're into that, go watch it. It's so cool. And I also think it's very funny that it's a gun, custom Roro gun, because it's not a gun. What's behind me is not a gun. It's a hockey stick. It's a hockey stick. It's a hockey stick. 11. Okay, this is a bit of the behind the scenes stuff, but I'm really proud of. I have been consistently getting game keys. Game key reviews. There's a bit of the behind the scenes stuff that is not talked about as much, but it means a lot to me because it makes me feel like, okay, that just means that game companies, you know, they feel like I am worthy enough to get a game key, to play it, to stream it, and things like that. So it might not be much, right? Some people, but it means a lot to me. It means a lot that all these like game devs are thinking like, oh, you know, they're kind enough to send it to me, and it also to me is some sort of like benchmark that I put myself on for now. Previously at the supermarket job, well, I don't know if it's just the emails that are not getting forwarded to me. I don't know, or if I just never got, you know, reached out to. But I only ever had one game key sent to me to play, to review. But in just the past 1 year that, you know, I've been doing this myself, I've gotten more games than like my fingers can count. And I think that is just, obviously not every single game will be up my alley, and I do, you know, honor that code of trust that you guys give me. You know, I'm not just gonna be like, hey, buy this game because this and that, because I got, you know, paid or given this to sponsor it. You guys know me, I can't lie. I'm shite at lying. If it's ass, I'm gonna say it's ass. So I've only reviewed games that I think I like, and even when I play them, I've given, you know, only my honest opinions. But to be considered worthy of their time to give me, you know, drop me an email, send me a key, I think that's something that I'm very thankful for. I'm very happy about. So that something that is a bit before this 1 year is towards the end of my supermarket job, but I liaised myself, so I dealt with it myself. So, you know, I'm gonna give myself the credit for that, is getting to speak for the Singapore, I think Singapore Right More. I hope this is right. Is it the Singapore? Let me Google. Let me Google. It's hard to search for things outside of the country when you're in the UK. It's like they don't show you shit outside of the UK. Where is it? Oh no, it's not the Singapore Rhymo, but it's the Singapore Writers Festival. Yeah, I got a panel. Very thankful. I got a panel to talk about region lock. No, it's not region locked. It's just, they just show you, I suppose, things that you're closer to. But where am I? Gotta scroll. Page 2. Next page, please. Oh gosh, so many people starting with the little letter A. Okay, somewhere. The page is not very intuitive. I'm very lazy to go through everything. But yeah, I got a panel there. Unfortunately, you know, it was towards the end of my supermarket job, but I think that was such a big thing for me to get to have my own panel, to get to talk about things that I'm passionate with and passionate about. And I think the one of the biggest thing I took away from that was this girl coming up to the front after the event has ended. So I was still on the webcam, right? She came up to me. I don't know if she's here anymore, but here anymore, like here as in my channel, not here as in the world. I'm sure she's still doing good. But she came up to the screen and she said like, I was a huge inspiration for her to start content creation, something like that. And she was like, do you have a tip or do you have a you know, something that could motivate me to continue doing it? And well, the second part is just me talking to her, but the first part was just more of like, I can't believe that, you know, me looking up to people and be pushing myself every day to be closer to the ideal that I have in my head. But there are also people, even though it might just be that one girl or so, but people looking up to me and telling me that, hey, Roro, like, you motivate me to do content creation. You're a... Sorry, the freaking afternoon sun just keeps going up and down. You motivate me to do content creation and things like that. So it's just... when you hear things like that in your life, it's very life-changing, you know. Okay, sorry, I gotta take off my shirt. It's really hot. I am wearing a bra, so don't judge. Well, not like you could see, but I am wearing a bra. I'm just gonna take off my shirt. It's way too warm in here. Yeah. So when you hear things like that, you know, it impacts you. You don't feel it until you actually hear it. Like, I mean, people say that to me. I'm just like, oh yeah, thank you. But when I actually heard it, and I think because it was webcam as well, so I got to see her and to see her face and her body language, and I feel like that just impacted me so much. So that's a bit more than a year ago. I know we're supposed to talk about just 1 year, but okay, fine. I want to look back on everything I have done, alright? Heat is... It actually is. It actually is. It's so warm. I feel like every year they're like, this is the warmest summer the UK will have. That's what they said last year. I feel like this year it's just worse than last year. That's what they're... Oh god. Is there anything else that I'm like, oh, let me think. I'm sure there is. There's plenty. I'm sure. How to ignore your life? Thank you, Matteo. You get it. Yeah. What else? Hi, Roro. How's the stream? Good. We're just talking about the amazing things that I've achieved looking back, and also things that I'm proud of. Yeah, we're just having a time. Also, very motivational to keep myself going, you know. More things I want to... How can I forget? Well, it's in line with VTuber Hockey League, but I won the best small VTuber award. Best VTuber event! Yeah! That was very shocking. I feel like I didn't expect that. But also at the same time, I'm very happy. But also, I didn't expect it. And, I don't know. Even up to now, I don't know what I feel about it. Like, it was amazing. But also at the same time, I'm so shocked. Because there's also a lot of other amazing events. But, I like to think that, and I hope so, that the VTuber Hockey League spurred a lot of new small events. Thank you, Paige! Akasuba! Thank you so much! Thank you! Oh my goodness. But yeah, I would like to think that, you know, not just for other big VTubers, but small VTubers as well, and VTubers everywhere. I hope that the VTuber Hockey League kind of started a thing for people to host more, like, small events. Like I said, I think before the VTuber Hockey League, there wasn't any events I could think of off the top of my head. There wasn't... Yeah... We didn't have the VSMP yet. We didn't have a lot of like Breeze Balls Cup. We didn't have the ASMR Parade. Not yet at that point. So I hope that, you know, as a small VTuber that did that, I hope that a lot of other small VTubers somehow get inspired to also host their own events and do fun things. I don't think things like that are limited to only companies. There are a lot of amazing things out there going on right now, and I hope that in one way or another it motivated people to do more events. And also very excited for season 2 this year. I hope that you guys are excited for it too. I hope that you guys are excited for it too. Oh gosh, was this after? I think we had 𝙏𝘼𝙂𝙎𝙎 cosplays. Is it an achievement? I don't know, but it happened. I guess I'll just put it on there because it happened. Happy anniversary! Thank you! Thank you! Yeah, it happened. Okay, let me drink some water. I've been yapping. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I'm running out of water. I had a moment like that in college. The year after I did a project electrical engineering tab, the girl in the year below me told me and my lab partner we were inspiration. Right, when you actually hear it, you're like, oh, it changes you a little bit. Like, it's such a comment. 𝙏𝘼𝙎𝙎 cosplay stream, it was phenomenal. Oh god. I hope in a good way. I hope in a good way. I hope in a good way. What else? Okay. I think in the past year, well, obviously I've met a lot of people even in my time at the supermarket, but I think in the past year I really got to go out and meet a lot more people. So yeah, so I'm an introverted person. Like if I could, I would stay in. If any meeting could be just done from home, I would rather do it from home. There's just more. Okay, touching grass is good for health, I understand. Getting sunlight is good for health, I understand. I'm already forced to leave the house to go to school. I'm already forced to do that, right? If I have a choice for days that I don't have to, that I'm not forced to, I would much rather stay home. And like even for Offkai, I told like the girls that I'm staying with, I'm like, hey guys, just to let you guys know, at night I would need unwind time. I would need time where I'm just listening to music on my headphones and just alone, because I would be very overstimulated from the outside world. So don't think that I'm upset. Don't think that I'm ignoring you. I just need personal time to just like unwind, because there's so much anxiety from being outside, right? That was like one thing. But I feel like in the past year I really pushed myself to go out and meet more people, even though a lot of my body screams, "Oh, don't go, or just stay at home." A lot of times I'm actually running late for them. Okay, some of them proper reasons, but more often than not, it's just me going like, okay, do I really want to go? Do I really want to go? Do I really want to step out? Do I really want to be perceived by a human? Do I really want to do that? So yeah, but I feel like I'm very proud of myself for pushing myself to get out there, to meet people. I've met such lovely people that have, you know, that were such great support during times that I really needed it. Like Penny, Tia, I meet them like every week, every other week. And it's Roko's a bit busy now. Roko's got her clown convention. Clown conference and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just I see the pros to stepping out, but there's still a bit more cons for now of like stepping out, aka having to bother to wash your hair, do up your hair, iron your clothes if you're wearing any clothes that need ironing. There's just way more negative for now, but still I'm seeing a bit more positive. So Yeah, okay. Anything else? Maybe let's try to hit 20. What else have I done the past year? Thank you, Mika. Oh my gosh, thank you for those who got the merch. Woo, 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 woo. All merch will be shipped out this weekend. Yeah, when the deal ends, so they'll be shipped out together. Yeah, if you haven't gotten the merch, go get it now. Shipping is discounted for now. It's super duper worth it. Get it now. It is discounted. Yeah. Okay. Do completing heavy rate. Why is that an achievement? That's not an achievement. Completing a game should be bare minimum. Oh yeah, that's right. Umi's debut musical. That's right. That's right. Oh, I think throughout the year I got to sing in a lot of people friends events. I got to sing in Miuna, currently now Miura, Mimi's birthday concert. I got to sing in Spica's birthday concert, Umi's debut musical. A few more things that are coming out soon that I can't talk about until it's out. There's certain things I can't talk about until it's out. I think there's let's see. I don't... Yeah, certain things I can't talk about, but I've submitted. And, let me scroll. Ah, okay. Okay, she hasn't announced it yet, but she has announced that she has a birthday thing. So Lily has a birthday thing this weekend. Oh, cooking tournament. In the first ASMR parade. Wait, oh yeah, the cooking. Oh my gosh, getting it's top 4, I think. Yeah, semi-finals in the Overcooked tourney. Oh, that was crazy. Together with oh my gosh, Fire Mickey. Together with Mickey, we broke so many world records. Like, actually made it into speed running records. That's absolutely mad. I haven't even submitted all the scores that we got. I should probably take time to go submit them, but I'm also very lazy. But yeah, we made it to top 20, I think, or top 30, top 20 in the world. For some of the stages, that's very crazy. A certain some... Okay, no comments. I can't say anything until it's released. Mickey's lovely spirit is still with us. You just got to look for the cute sound. I love Mickey. We got really far, yeah. Yeah, also get your merch, that's right. You get 15% off. This is the last discount I'll be running before nothing. This is the last discount I'm running because I'm doing something different for my birthday. So last discount that I'm running for this set. Heck yeah. Get your 15% off right now. You better get your 15% off. You're not getting such prices again. Yeah. Okie dokes. Let me see. What else? 18. What other fun things? We did a lot of things. What? My clothes. My clothes is gone. Yeah, when you get your merch, just ignore the tracker inside of it. Just ignore, okay? Yeah, it's just packaging. Just ignore it. Make sure to put it inside your bag that you bring everywhere with you, okay? Just for how beautiful it is. Yeah, don't worry about anything else. Yeah. Don't worry about anything else. Just put the packaging in your bag. Especially every place that you bring with you. Wait, talking about the merch, I forgot to... Well, for those who already got your merch, you know, but inside the merch, inside every single shirt and every single like hoodie, any wearables, there is a tag. Like, you know, clothes got tags. Every single tag has it's hand designed and hand sewn by Roro. They're all sewn in. Let me see if I can find a video. I think I posted it on Twitter, but I'm gonna look for it. It's somewhere. It's somewhere, I think. It's somewhere. It is. Oh, there we go. I found it. There's a tag inside of it. It's very cute. Okay, I've got to show you guys. Yeah, and I hand sewn all of them, so you better get it. Okay, let me There you go. Look at that. Look at that. That's my cat's fur. Ignore the white fur. That's my cat's fur. Yeah. So every single one has a little tag on it. Let me put that there. Oof. What else have we done? What else have we done? I feel like I've done so many things, but also at the same time... Well, I started my graphic design account. I was very nervous to do that, actually, because... because a lot of the design work that I'm used to, is for a very different style of design, right? I feel like VTubing or like this culture generally has a very different design style, right? If you look at every VTuber's logo, more or less they've got a very similar style. They don't look the same, but they've got the same vibe. As compared to, for example, if you look at proper brands, like big brands like Burberry, or just off the top of my head, H&M, Uniqlo, and things like that. The design style is very different, and that's what I'm used to in terms of school work and things like that, right? The more, I guess, generic public design style, right? For like coffee shops, for like clothing brands and things like that. So when I started doing commissions for people, I just felt like, oh my gosh, this is very different from what I might be used to. This is, you know, is this okay? Is this fine? But I'm very excited. I think it's a very exciting thing. I want to do more design that will be fun, be interesting for different people. So the latest work that I put out, I still have work that I can't put out for obvious reasons because the people are not ready. But I did Penny's logo. So for those who haven't seen, it's very cute. Let me find it. There you go. I did Penny's logo, and here's just an example. Some people, yeah. Well, I completely understand, just because it's not really something I ever talk about. But I did Penny's logo. It's very fun. Penny Puffball. If you don't know who she is, please go check her out. I love her so very, very much. She's very cute, and a lot of these are little designs from her outfit that's not released yet. So yeah, if you stare hard enough, maybe you'll have an idea of how her outfit looks like. So I'll put that there. Yeah. Did you make your own emotes? Well, that's for first Roro 1.0. Yeah, I did. Roro 2.0, I got an emote artist. Just because I didn't have the time to sit and draw. But yeah, also talk about merch. I designed all the merch myself. So all the things like the notepads and stuff like that. I did all that. So fun. Okay, what else did I do? 2 more. We are also... Well, we're looking back at the past 1 year, right? But I think we are also very close to 10K. It's linked on my Twitter. Go look through my Twitter. It's linked. Yeah. The past 1 year has been a very crazy, eventful, great year. I think we're at this point where I think I have surpassed, in terms of numbers, my previous supermarket job. Okay, to be fair, if you look 1-to-1 now, the numbers dropped because I guess like after you die, people just unsubscribe. Fair. But from what I last remember, I think we're on par, or I surpassed like slightly. So it's very surreal. It's very surreal. I mean, something that I was, told when I was leaving the supermarket job was that I would not amount to anything because whatever I got was because of the supermarket job, right? And I think that's also a reason why I really pushed myself to do better, to be better, to take on a lot of things on my own, because I don't want that to be true. I don't want myself to be like, okay, it is true. Whatever I got was only because of the supermarket job. So at this point now, I think we, surpassing whatever I did in a supermarket job in, lesser time. I think it's something I'm pretty proud of. So I don't know what exactly to put here, but I'm just gonna put nearing 10K. And I hope we could hit it before my birthday. That's like a bit of a push. I don't know. I hope so. I hope it's possible. But yeah, I hope we could hit... My birthday's in August. I hope we could hit 10K before my birthday. I think we're 600 more. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Before my birthday, but it's just wow. I know to some people 10K is nothing, right? You're like, oh, 10K? That's nothing. My Oshi has like 88,888. I know. And good on them. I'm sure that they're really, really great and really, really talented. Please don't create new accounts to do it. No, I want it to be real puckies finding Roro. Yeah. But I'm proud. Out of like where I've come from and how far I've gotten and how far I will go. I don't want to be a small artisanal VTuber. That's not very nice to say it that way. It feels like a backhanded compliment. Like, oh yeah, you're tiny, so 10K is huge. Oh, that's a very backhanded one. Yeah. So it's giant. It is giant, but also it's also 10K. I don't want to make 10K the last spot that I'm pushing for. Like, yeah, 10K. Right, as much as I've like working hard to it's 10K, but I don't want to make a big deal out of it. Like, oh my gosh, let's hit 10K. I want to hit 10K. We're at 10K. Because 10K is nothing but just another step in this long journey. But it is an exciting step. But also yet just another step. Happy anniversary! Thank you! Time to convert my friends into puckies. Oh! We're disconnected. Wait, why? Wait, why? No! Oh. Are we back? Are we back? I feel like... Oh, okay. OBS has been weird recently. It's been doing this thing where it drops the frames. I don't get it. The last stream as well. Maybe it's time to really update my own. Oh no! Twitch is down! What's going on? Twitch is down. That's so weird. Wait, let me... It looks, for now, looks fine on OBS. For a second, it blipped. But I wonder if they're gonna push it back to Twitch. Maybe I got to reset it on Restream. Oh, it shows that it's still streaming on Restream. Oh, what is going on? Maybe it's a new Live 2D update. I haven't updated my Live 2D. I think it must be my OBS. I'll update that. What? That is so weird. Is YouTube fine though? Is YouTube fine though? I'm not even streaming on Twitter today because I suspected this might happen. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Oh. Right. Okay. I drank water and it kind of just spilt down me. And I'm not wearing a shirt, so it's just down on me. Okay, 20. Okay, Twitch is back. Right. I don't know, they're being silly. Being silly. What's 20? Oh my gosh. What is 20? What's another big thing that we've done together the last... We've done so many things, really. We've done a lot of things. First... Oh, you're right. First cover. I don't know why it didn't come to me. First cover. Oh gosh. Right, that's one thing I've got to pat the backs of the supermarket for. Wow, managing your own cover is difficult. Holy shit. Okay, I'll pet the supermarket on their back. They did a good job. They handled that previously. But I made my first cover. I handled that whole thing. Gosh. Speaking about cover, I have one more that's almost done recording. With the art also done. And then one more that's halfway done recording and the art is pending. I've got the artist down, but I haven't fully fleshed out what I want the art to look like. The one pat, yeah. Well, you know, you gotta give credit where credit's due. Gotta give credit where credit's due. First cover, right. I think before I joined the supermarket, well, 3 years ago when I started VTubing in 2021. Holy shit. 2021. When I started VTubing, making covers was only a thing that could happen if you knew how to edit your own music videos or know how to mix your own things. That you put out covers, or if not, you've got to be a sizable account. Right? Obviously, there were people putting out covers, but it wasn't as normal as right now. Right? Putting out first cover was always such a big thing. And you don't earn money from covers. You spend a lot making covers and you don't earn money from it because you can't. Usually when you put out a cover, it's copyrighted, obviously, because of the original singer, and you can't earn money from it. So, I mean, the only way is unless people donate, but if not, a cover is typically sunken cost. So people, unless you know how to mix yourself, know how to do all that fun stuff yourself, is not really something that VTubers know how to do. Or it's not something that it's the most common as with every VTuber. Right, you got like karaoke streams, you got singing streams, but putting out a cover is quite different. I'm very happy. I think over the years, the bar for putting out a cover, as well as the knowledge on how to do it, has dropped a lot. Like people, everyday people, it's a lot more accessible to put out a cover. A lot easier. And a lot more resources on teaching people how to record properly, how to make the covers, and this and that. So I'm very happy putting out my first cover. I'm gonna be very honest, I'm not happy with the cover. I don't think that that's my best work at all. I'm not happy with it. But something that Ekomori said that I'm always gonna keep dear to heart and very, very close to me is that why do you boo yourself off a stage before you even, you know, perform? Like, why do you boo yourself? Why do you tell yourself that, no, I'm shit, I shouldn't go up the stage. Like, before you even perform, and even after you perform. Like, why do you do that to yourself? And I think that I hold that very close to my heart. Keep telling myself, like, even though I might not be the happiest with my first cover, right? The things that I can do better. I tell myself, like, that is a stepping stone. And in the future, when I do my second cover, my third cover, my fourth cover, and whatever else in the future, it's just only gonna get better. And then people can look back and be like, holy shit, she's gotten better, you know? That kind of thing. I'm a perfectionist by nature, also because I'm very afraid of failure. I am deathly afraid of failure. And because of that, I tend to not put out things. Even though I'm done making it, I don't put it out, I don't showcase it, because I think it's not perfect. And that's terrible. Like, that's a terrible mindset to have. I don't want to have that mindset. And that is something, I don't think I'm there yet, but it's something I want to work on, to not have that mindset of like, just because it's bad, I'm not going to put it out. Right? I'm still going to enjoy myself, I'm still going to do it, and I'll grow and learn from it. That kind of thing. So, first cover, 20th. I think that's a good ending for this list. Obviously, there's a lot more that that we have done together, right? But I think it's a very eventful. Well, some of these are more than a year, but it's a very eventful 1 year. Coming back as Roro. It's a very amazing 1 year. I've learned a lot of things, I've experienced a lot of things, and I want to do better. At the start of this year, I made a little roadmap on the things I want to achieve every single month. Shortly after I made the roadmap, I got news that my aunt was really sick with cancer, and my grandfather was also really sick. And I think that was something that kind of made me... Like, it was just too close from when we made the roadmap together and when I got that news. It was just way too close. I felt like a bump in my road because I took, I think, a couple of days off to process like the news and everything. Just a few days. I think I came back to stream by the end of the week. But yeah, to process the news and stuff. And then I felt like that was... Well, this is just in my head, right? I feel like that was #1 failure of a VTuber, taking a break. That's so stupid. That's not true. People are allowed to take breaks, but I felt that way. I felt like I failed because I took a break. And I tried to pick myself up. And then, you know, it's just one bad thing after another. And I think somehow in my brain, it associated it with the roadmap. I don't know why. But I feel like every time if I open the roadmap, something bad's gonna happen. I don't know why. It's just a thought that I have in my head. That once I open it, something bad's gonna happen. So I haven't dared to open my roadmap in a while now. There are a lot of things I put in there. A lot of big goals and big, you know, things I want to achieve. But it's just... Yeah, every time I open it, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. And every time I feel like I'm on a good grind, I'm on a good roll, I'm doing well. And then life just... Oh god, someone's screaming outside. Life just hits me with like the next thing. I was really excited. And then, you know, my grandfather passed away recently. And I took the weekend off. But I also felt like, you know, this again. Oh, I'm taking a break again. It just felt terrible. And things like that. So, I feel scared to open the roadmap. It's so silly. I feel like this is like some, what's that called? OCD thing, where you believe like one thing's gonna lead to another, but that's absolutely not true, but it's just a belief in your head. This is kind of like that. But the year's not over. I want to push myself to, you know, we've still got 6 more months in this year. I want to continue working hard for the remaining 6 more months and try to achieve some of the goals I put on there. Maybe I should make a new roadmap so I don't have to open that roadmap. I don't know. think about it. It's very silly, I know. Like, even saying it out loud now, I feel silly. I feel like, oh my gosh, Roro, do you know how stupid you sound? Do you know how stupid you sound? Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Right, so that, so, right. Maybe I'll make a new roadmap and make some new plans. But I promise a lot more exciting things are coming on. I mean, even things like the Offkai Sandy and meet and greet. You guys didn't know that, right? We've been cooking that. A lot of the things I've been cooking behind the scenes. And when they all come out, I'm sure, you know, you'll be like, what? That's amazing, Roro. And I'm excited. That's right. Everyone has silly little beliefs like that. We're superstitious by nature, really? Everybody? Everybody? Yeah, if you guys are going to Offkai, if you know, if you want to consider bidding for the Roro standee, it'll be an online bid. I don't know if you do like mailing within the US, maybe, I don't know. But it'll be an online bidding, and also there's meet and greets. And if you want to give Roro a gift, hopefully nothing too big, you know, or if you're not even if you're not going to Offkai, but you still like to send Roro a gift, you could mail it to Kawa's address. You can mail it to Kawa's address. I think if you join the Discord, it should be in the announcement. You can mail it to Kawa and then write that it's for Roro. I'll be able to receive it. No food. Yeah, no food, no drinks for obvious reasons. They're perishables, and also I don't want to die. In case you guys are terrible people. And yeah, even if the gifts do not come by Offkai, they will be mailing it to me at a later date. So don't worry about it if you're like, oh no, I want to give you a gift, but I don't think it'll reach by Offkai. Don't worry about it. If it will reach, I'll get it during Offkai. If it doesn't, then they'll send it to me after. So yeah. Back when I went to uni, I had very specific guidelines for myself of how to walk there to avoid bad luck. Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm that strict with myself, but certain things, like, I mean, if it happens that many times, every time I open it, I get kind of bad news, or I kind of have to take a break for whatever reason. It gets in your head, you know. I'm trying to find logic behind it. First of all, there's no logic to life. Obviously, things happen. My grandpa passed because he was really sick and also really old. But just your brain trying to find logic to it. Like, what is the logic? The logic is because I opened this darned roadmap. Right? I know it's silly. Even like saying it out loud, I know it's silly. But it's just the way I try to make sense of the world. It's not good, but it's just how I try to make sense of the world. And with that, we're done with 20 things that I'm really happy to have achieved so far. And in the future, maybe next year, we should do 40 things. But before we end, I feel like we should do a little karaoke. Just for the fun of it, no? Just for the fun of it. We should do a little karaoke. I'm not in a great singing thing. You know, I had a whole episode yesterday. My throat's not good. Apparently, you know, you kind of lose your voice when you scream into a pillow for hours on end. But does your room have good feng shui? I don't know. Well, the only thing is, like, your bed can be facing a mirror, right? That's kind of the only thing I know. And your feet can't be facing the door? That's what I remember? I do not know. And your head can't be... like, you can't have the window behind your head? I have the window next to me, but not behind me, so I think that's fine. I do not have my karaoke screen. I do have it from a previous layout, but not the current one. I guess we could just stick with this current layout. And, we could stick with this current layout. Right. Oh, I just realized the alerts are all behind. Happy anniversary, Roro. Thank you for always being so... Thank you, guys. For always being here. Thank you, guys, for always being here. What? Okay, let me clear all these 1,000,001 scenes that I have. I've got so many scenes. I've got a little table. That looks like the Christmas one. Okay, let me delete all of these. All of these stuff. Right, okay. Oh. Let's do the karaoke stream. Oh, let's also have this. That's a terrible font. I do not like that font, but we will... Maybe I'll put it here. It's a bit more readable. Make this bigger as well. Okay. Let's just do a few songs, okay? Sleeping under the bed isn't good for function. Lucky for you, I don't sleep under the bed. Yeah? I sleep up straight on the floor. I sleep with a fan next to my bed facing in. Oh, really? Next to a fan with my bed facing in. No, why? Fans are bad because of the fan death myth. What is the fan death myth? Share, what? What is that? I don't know. Okie dokes. Let's do a short karaoke, but before we start, I need to know if my audio is timed to the background, because I do have delay on some things. Let's see. Oh gosh, I ran out of water as well. Okie dokes. Music. Let's find them. Okay. We've got to do this song since this was mentioned. Let me know if it's synced. I don't know if it's synced. Okay. Pretty good. Thank you for coming by today. I'm sorry, you know, the celebration would have been much bigger. I really did plan for this to be happier and bigger. You know, it's been really tough mentally for me. Recently. I'm doing okay. I'm trying my best to do okay. But thank you. And before I end today, I just want to say that always, I'm so grateful for Puckies. I really don't think that I'll be here today where I am right now if not for Puckies. Puckies are my motivation every single day to do a lot of things to really even just survive. So from the bottom of my heart, really thank you so very much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream. We're doing a morning stream tomorrow. And thank you for coming by. And if you haven't grabbed the merch, they will be on discount for technically just a couple more days till the end of the week. They'll be on discount till the end of the week. So thank you for being Puckies. Thank you for being by my side. Really, I will continue to be a strong Roro. And thank you to all the donors. Thank you so much. I'm so thankful. I am due for a much needed haircut, so I'm gonna go get a haircut. Thank you. Are we raiding? We should most definitely raid. I don't know if Mari is still doing her thing. Is she? I don't think. Has she finished her donathon? She might have finished. Oh, I think she finished her donathon. Oop. I wanted to. Well, yesterday the plan was to write into her, but okay. It's okay. We'll find someone else. There's definitely people streaming. Let's read into... Ooh, let's read into Echo. I love Echo. Happy anniversary, Roro. Thank you. Let's go right into Echo Mori. A really, really dear friend. Let's see. She's streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. We're gonna double rate on both sides. Oh, she's doing a collab. But okay. I'm gonna go right into her. That's the right message. Thank you. And thank you for those who took the time to come by. I know that yesterday's timing would have been way more ideal, but I really was struggling through, like I really was going through it. So thank you for being so kind and still coming by today. Everything about today just reminded me that whatever I felt yesterday was, was brainworms and very silly. That, that you guys will always be by my side. So I will continue to stay strong. Okay. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for a stream. I'll put the schedule out later. I'm gonna go drink some water and also wash the algae off my water bottle. Roro. Bye bye. Bye. Do it. I had to. Wait for the chorus. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you, give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Goodbye. Have a good break. Bye.